Grand Day Soul Siblings. It's Shay Seeking from American Aborigines Unchained here on YouTube and Facebook. And, this is going to be pretty quick. There's a couple things that were just on my mind today that was just very random. And I just thought that, maybe I should say something. So, I was just thinking about the fact of, the way that things are going right now, right? But deep down, I do know that I know people have their own beliefs about the Bible and other works and, history repeating itself or history. And just, information, they have their own way of thinking as far as information in these times. I feel like we all have something valuable to bring to the table. And I think amongst all the chaos and all of the different levels of awakenings and different types of beings that we're dealing with, not only them, but them in different, harnessing different energies, that of the ancestors, of a certain level of consciousness. And, we have a lot of things going on in the, when it pertains to the governing forces. And it can cause a lot of confusion. And, it's just that whole thing of order out of chaos and, the calm before the storm, there are going to come days that are, now all this stuff is pretty much play when it comes to this whole pandemic. People have passed away again, more than likely from underlying ailments and things like that when it comes to this flu that's going around. That's just what I think it is, and that's just what I think it is, okay? And again, somebody can have their own opinion. But it doesn't matter if it's real or fake. There will be an outcome because of what's going on, and someone else is controlling the narrative. So again, I see a lot of posts, and I posted something the other day about please go out and get like at least 30 days worth of food and water. Fill up your gas tanks. These things may not mean anything to people that are waiting on a savior. Again, I feel there's no savior but you. And when I'm saying that, I'm saying that we are connected to, and we are a different group of beings, those who are what one may call light workers or seers or sages or oracles and things like that in this time. Messengers, watchers, one may call it the ancient gods or the return of the gods. So again, the messages might get scrambled again because people are looking at it at a different level of understanding. Okay. And no one has all the answers. And this is why I look to my soul siblings in these times, because we are going to be the ones that have this, that have the solutions, even though it seems like it's not that way, in the right now. Okay. So when I say that, I say that being in tune or seeking self, these things are just things that are going to get you closer or being connected to that higher power, okay, that someone would call a god, okay, the spiritual, in the spiritual realm, okay. So when I do my videos and I'm talking about the governing force, that's just the structure or the illusion that they've placed on in this earthly, in this worldly realm, that is just a construct that is here to keep a certain groups of people down. Okay, and hierarchies are the ones who are in control, and they are the ones who are going to be thinking that they're going to be left here on this plane once they depopulate or do whatever they think they're going to do. So I've been thinking a lot, like every day. I think about my grandmother. She passed away when I was 17, 20 something years ago. And every day she is there. I can feel the energy around me. It's just something that, a lot of my soul siblings will be able to comprehend. But you guys, If you really slow down and quiet down and go within, you can hear it. You can hear them. Okay? And in that sense, I've been having a lot of thoughts of what we did together when I was younger. In the spring or summertime, I felt that I stayed at her house for a little while. And well, we were always there anyway. All me and all the cousins and stuff like that. And I just remember the sun coming in her window, and me waking up like, where is she? But she was already out and about or in the kitchen cooking, and I would go and want to help or just be around her. I remember her having her garden, and again, I've been having a lot of visions of us in that garden. Me, her, the cousins, whoever. And walking that garden, especially in her strawberry patch. And it started to make me think about something that they were doing last year when it came to, because again, although it seems like everything is smooth right now, and everybody thinks their way about who's coming back and who's going to be doing this and whatever, but we still have to have our own things. We have to have our own things in order to survive, because again, just because there may be a so-called savior of America, we have to realize that that is really going to be something that the outcome could just be for them and their children, which are foreign entities, because again, they're all foreign to this land. Okay. And so, and some of these people that are in this hierarchy are foreign, I feel like, to the whole entire earth sometimes. But on that note, I just noticed how I think it was last year, when they were saying you can only buy essential things, and they had the seeds and stuff packaged up in the stores, and they had things around them where you weren't able to purchase seeds, but you can purchase other things. And so, again, not to take up too much of your time, I feel like we should start some type of, again, just some movement, right? Where we, it had me thinking about Noah's Ark. Okay, so they give us the perception of what, let's see, Noah's Ark would be pertaining to from the religious aspect. But I just wanted to go ahead and read this. Y'all know I had to do it. I wanted to go ahead and just look at this definition for ark really quick in etymology. Okay, and it says that an ark, this is the noun. It says Old English irk. Okay, it says mainly meaning Noah's, but also the Ark of the Covenant. Okay, a large box chest. Okay, and it says a arcane. Okay, and when you click on that, arcane, the adjective is 1540, a secret, hidden, private, concealed, to close up, to enclose and contain, a chest, a box, a place for safe keeping, to hold, contain, guard, defense, to ward away, to shut and lock. Okay. And then also it says here, requiring secret or mysterious knowledge. Now there's something that, again, I noticed that, I was joking around the other day when I was talking to one of my daughters, and I said, you know what, I just realized that Noah, because I see that the spin that the media is putting on so-called conspiracy theorists, right? They're trying to throw them under the bus with all of these other people that are going around doing these things that they're could be being paid to do, or that they're doing. When it comes to these groups that have been, going around and burning things and wrecking things and all this kind of stuff, right? So I was just thinking, why are they trying to make if conspiracy theorists are just crazy people, why is the media trying to play? Because again, this is all a part of mass mind control. Why are they trying to turn everybody towards or against conspiracy theorists? And I noticed that Noah was a conspiracy theorist, supposedly, or so-called. He was telling people, hey, this and that, this and that, maybe not knowing exactly what time. And then he's working on this ark for so long, people are looking at him like he crazy, but at the end of the day, what was being brought symbolically, what they tell you in religion, onto the boat? People, okay, and also food. All right. So if thinking of this makes me think that we should be really concerned about possibly starting a little movement. Again, as secret as it can be, but since everything is locked, loaded, and rigged these days, even your cell phone, there's no sense of privacy anymore. But maybe we should start something where we start purchasing seeds. Everybody go out and buy $25 or so worth of seeds as soon as you see them start coming back. I mean, they even have seeds at the dollar store, 10 for $1, I believe. So everybody go and start that cares to listen to a message like this, that knows that it's time for us to do something. And again, it may not be what everybody else is talking about, but I think it's very important to stock up on seeds, as many as you can. If you're a small family, or if you don't have a lot of money, get $10 worth of seeds, because it would just be a shame. There seems that there is a somewhat of shortage. There are a lot of, and even if there's not, they want to act like there's not a shortage, okay, by rigging the stores to make it seem like there's more there than there really is. Okay, think about if shipments stop. Think about if there's a lockdown. Think about if there's something else that goes on where shipments won't be coming in, because again, a lot of our food is coming from out of sources that are outside of the country at this point in time. And that's done by design. That's done by design, because again, with plagues comes famine, with famine, war, so all these things happen, these plagues or whatever happen, over and over again. And it brings me back to these so-called conspiracy theorists. For the past 10 years, I've been peering in on people saying things, and they didn't happen. But again, we can't be too sure that we're not in those days within a couple of days or hours right now. Okay. So they were talking about the fact that these people have underground bunkers and, and underground facilities and seed vaults and things like this. And, if you really think about that, and you think about Noah's Ark, I pulled up a picture of Noah's Ark the other day, and I was just looking at the image. It was an old image. And it looked like a boat. Yeah. Okay. But it looked like also, it had like these different levels to it. And it looked like one portion of this boat was under the ground. Excuse me. Apologies. It looked like one portion, because I'm always looking at the layers and the things in the background of images. And it seems as though this thing looked like something that was underground. And, like even with the Cold War or whatever it was, people were making underground bunkers. And I just think that, again, for us to be prepared, okay, we already know things that are going on with the food that should make us skeptical about purchasing the food and eating the food that's being offered to us in the grocery stores today anyhow. Okay. So again, I hope this message wasn't too long. I'm going to go ahead and finish this off. But, all of those things just going in my mind over and over again for the past couple days at least. And keep having those visions of grandma in that garden, knowing the ancestors are here guiding us and using whatever they can inside, outside, nature, what's going on within you internally, in the heart, the mind, the soul, the body. You know what I'm saying? What's going on even in the media and with the government. They're sending signs. These people have their signs and symbols that run the world, but we also are getting signs. And if you slow down and listen, we're getting signs and symbols from the ancestors. Okay. And so again, there's a lot of stuff going on. We have a lot of, people going again at each other's throat and stuff like that. But at the same time, this is just a message that we should all take, because, there's already, even if it wasn't, there's already a lot of people that don't have anything. They're hungry right now. You know what I'm saying? So if everything is shut down, you have all of those people that are out of work that don't have anything now already, even just to be a barter and trade with the people in your neighborhood, even just to be a safe haven for those people that don't have anything at that point in time. Because again, a lot of people are stocking up and they think because they have guns and they have this and that they're prepared. But again, as soon as everybody else start running out of food and you have millions of dollars worth of food stored away on your property or in your house, and everybody seeing that you and your family are still looking fat and plump and everybody else is starving to death, people are going to start paying attention to what's going on at that house. And you're not going to be able to keep everybody from coming in. See, so that's why this has to be a unity or community type or based thing. If everybody, even if you don't share this video, if you just tell people, buy some seeds, I'm telling you guys, it might be the best thing that we ever did. It might be the best thing that we ever did. Okay. So it says here that it's also talking about a large chest, a place of refuge. See, even having extra blankets and things at your house just in case somebody, again, a lot of us that have been sharing this message, you know, a lot of people have been not really paying attention to it. And again, that's just the way that things are working, because again, they have been programmed that way. Some of us were lucky enough to wake up so that we can start viewing the world like we need to, in order to be warning or forewarners of the things that are to come. So, what does this say here? It says a place of refuge as the name of a type of ship or boat. And then it says especially a flat bottom river boat to move produce, livestock, etc. to the market. Okay. So again, if you really think about that, could this have been some kind of food storage or some kind of vault or something? Could this be something that this might be pertaining to? And even if it's not, these messages are in this book to be used literally, in my eyes. And they're also there just to, even if you don't believe in these characters, okay, which I feel are mere men, okay, the message still should say something to you. It should teach you about these things that happen and occur over and over again. Okay. And it says a boat built by Noah to save his family and animals from the flood. So again, I feel like the flood is dealing with seas or groups of people. Again, if you think it has something to do with water, fine. But I think that this was some kind of storage that was built regardless, for some of these people that might have been aborigines or indigenous people to be able to survive the incoming flux of foreigners, immigrants, and aliens that were coming in from different lands. We're going to go into that a little bit more, because I'm going to talk to you guys about Noah Webster and some interesting things I found out about a couple of things that he did before the Bible. I mean, I'm sorry. See where I'm going with this? Before the dictionary. Okay. But, and again, when I say that, I may not have time to get back to it. I say those things because, again, I know that the people that I'm talking to are thinkers, and they don't mind if it's something that's on them and something that you hear. I already know what you're going to do. You're going to go and look for yourself. And again, I'm never here to tell you what it is or what it ain't. I'm just simply sharing what it looks like to me. That's it, and that's all. It's going to resonate with some people and it's not with others, and that's totally fine. I've never expected everybody to see things my way, but I know that the ones that will. Okay. And it says here in Judaism, it's a sacred chest where the ancient Hebrews kept the 2 tablets containing the 10 commandments. Okay. So anyhow, I hope that you guys kind of see where I'm coming from with that. Just to be prepared. There's a lot of noise going on, but there's always something else that we should be preparing for or watching, especially when it comes to the media and the sea of lies that they produce. Okay. That we should always be still looking and listening and seeing what else is out there for us to be paying attention to or taking note of. So again, I want to give gratitude to you guys for stopping by and sharing the video or commenting, liking, whatever you would like to do, sharing, whatnot. And I will see you guys soon. Take care.